Well, here we are, everybody. We are returning to Idol. We're doing the dance practice. Like I said, we're doing two of these bad boys. Pew, 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 pew. I don't know what that was. I'm sorry. But anyway, I wanted to check this out as well. This was actually a recommendation, and of course, I try to get to those as soon as I possibly can. On the record that I remember, because sometimes my brain is scary. So, anyway, let's check it out. I might go through it a couple times just to make sure I catch everything. I've heard that there's a lot. Ooh, jeez. The old heel turn. Okay, very cool, very cool. Um, their beat. I think this is one of those things where inhibition is really kind of the key point of this. They are not restricted. The funny thing is like we know this, right? Obviously, they perform music, they sing, they dance, they do it all. But there is a level of performance in which I feel like that they have achieved that has allowed them to kind of go a step beyond. And mean, it's fair to say that they got to be some of the best dancers in the industry. I think that's pretty fair to say. But the thing that I like is that, one, they have their own personality, and two, you can tell that there's a lot of styles that they're kind of pulling from that kind of really add to what this dance practice is. And I think that, in a sense, being able to blend your influences and your personality into a choreography in of itself is kind of not something that you see very often. I really appreciate how they handled this, because it's really hard to not have something like this come across as somewhat forced. And BTS just always has a certain candor about them that I think I truly appreciate most. And I really think that this is kind of one of their superpowers. You know, we talk about them being good people, good musicians. We know they're good dancers, but I think one thing that is so important is to understand their own mental capacity to perform. I think also, too, it's something really cool with the fact that they kind of are willing to risk getting bumps and bruises and doing some really, really intense like choreography because it's right. And, you know, I preach on this a lot of serve the song. Well, that's the same thing with this too. This serves the song. This serves the performance. And I think there's very few people that really come off where they are willing to go to this length to perform. I know this sounds really weird, but to me, like, it's almost like a snake that's getting ready to strike. So fluid, yet so crisp and angular that it's just, oh, it's so hard to deny. They're so light on their feet, too. It's impressive. Is this the hero poses? Is this the hero poses? I think that that's kind of what they probably are, right? That would be my guess. Each one of them has their own pose. Makes sense. Heel toe, heel toe. Yeah, so last week, I believe, I was talking about, like, how when you perform, there'll be, like, tape on the floor and stuff like that to kind of keep you on guidance. That's that. You see it in the corners. Very nice. Yep. And obviously, this is probably set up specifically for the camera more than anything. Because in reality, normally you put this for center stage. And they probably have quite a bit more room that they could be working with. It's incredible. Like, seriously, this is some incredible choreography. The physicality that they bring is intense. And of course, we all know the synchronicity, but, like, this is one of those songs that when you watch it, you're like, wow. Even when they jump, land, and spin are all part of being in sync, too. It's insane. Like, the amount of practicing is insane. And again, their personality each comes out on every single piece. Some of them are a little more dynamic, some have a little bit of extra movement, some are a little bit smoother but smaller movements, and some of them are really smooth but larger movements. And you know, this is one of those things where when someone says that you can't do anything new because you're just going to do what everybody else does, this is one of those moments where I just tend to disagree. You can watch this over and over again, and you can see that each one of them will perform their moves according to their personality, and that is what makes it unique, and that's what makes every performer unique. And again, I think to me this is kind of one of those parts where I just feel like that they're that was a nice spot to pause. Um, you can see their influences from like whatever country, whatever choreographer, whatever thing that has influenced them really comes through really heavily on this song. I can see why this is a fan favorite. I really can. But anyway, let me know what y'all think about this. We'll discuss this down in the comments below. Thank you, and bye, Victus.